Good afternoon. I'm Jim at the Electric Generators Direct, and I am the portable generator expert we have on hand. Today, I want to talk about the RV generators we carry. There's a lot of advantages with them. There's plenty of different applications they can fulfill. But today, for this video, just want to go over just some of the simple basics of them. You can see off the pictures I have on the site, they're going to be relatively compact units. You can see here they're going to be put in some tight spaces. So just to start off with, I think that's important to note that we really do recommend that they're going to be professionally installed, which we will reiterate throughout. But yeah, you can see they're permanently installed compact units, and they're going to be very friendly, user friendly. They're quiet. They meet the decibel ratings you're going to need at campgrounds or state parks. And if you're using them professionally, not just recreationally, you obviously want them to be quiet. If you're going to be using them at a food festival for a weekend, you're really not going to want to be screaming over each other at the generator. So this is really going to be beneficial on that end. A real important reason people get these is because when they're camping, you're not always going to be parked at a campground that has shore power, allowing you to plug directly into your RV into their electrical system. So this can be permanently installed, hardwired into your RV's electrical system, and it's really going to provide that convenience for you. So at night, when it's the middle of July, you're hot, sweaty at night, you'll be able to run your AC as long as it's sized correctly, make yourself very comfortable. Really want to touch on the fuel types. So as you can see on the screen, there's 3 different fuel types you're going to be able to find with the RV permanently installed generators. First is we want to go over the diesel. It's pretty common. A lot of customers want to go with the diesel. It's easy to find. Not as convenient and easy to find as gasoline, but a lot of customers do like those diesel engines. You can also use them with propane. If you have propane tanks on hand, similar to what you might use with like a barbecue grill, just those 20-pound tanks, 30-pound tanks, really these would work well. Really, I want to touch on gasoline. So gasoline, which is the most common, and you can use these with a lot of different applications. You can use them with an external fuel tank, so you can add an onboard fuel tank to pull the gasoline from, or you can even tap into the gas tank on the RV itself. The reason I touch on that is because if you do tap into a fuel tank, an external fuel tank you add on board, you do need what is called an Evap model. That stands for evaporative emissions, EVAP. It's important. It's not just particular to different parts of the country, whether it's California, who might have strict emission laws. It's all 50 states. The real importance is if you're pulling the gas from a separate fuel tank, you are going to need an EVAP model. It redirects the exhaust once over, making the emissions much cleaner and environmentally friendly. If you are caught using a non-EVAP generator, when you do need an EVAP model, again, if you're using like a fifth wheel trailer, or you're just simply pulling the gas from an external fuel tank, not the tank on the chassis of the RV, there are very hefty fines, upwards about $40,000 that you are subject to. So it's really important to note that you are going to need an EVAP model. You do not want to be caught red-handed with that. Not much of a price difference. When you're already spending the money to do so, it's best to get it right the first time around. Finally, with the fuel types, I want to talk about how I said you can pull the fuel from the chassis on the RV. If you are looking to do so, it's important to understand that you get the correct generator. So if you have this nice big RV with a big fuel tank and you want to pull the gas from that RV because there's no onboard fuel tank, you really want to make sure you get a gasoline generator. We've had a few customers, maybe they have a gasoline RV, but they go and get a diesel generator because they, in their head they like the diesel engines. They fail to think that there's no fuel tank on the generator, and they're going to try to pull from the chassis of the RV. Obviously, that didn't go so well. You can't just mix the fuels like that. So really, it's important to take a step back and really make sure you're getting the equipment you need. And that's just a brief overview. If you'd like, you can subscribe below to our channel. And also, in the coming future, we're going to be having more RV videos coming out pertaining to recreational use, camping, tailgating, things of that nature, and also professional models. So look for those in the future. The recreational use is great for the everyday customer, If you're using these recreationally, that would be great. If you're looking to use them professionally for, like I said, those food trucks, festivals, whatever it may be, check out the professional model, the professional video, because you are going to need a little bit different of the models. Again, this is Jim at Electric Generators Direct, and you have a great day.